Hey guys, this is TFC Project, and I'm just gonna finish up the video of part 1 of Poland, Lithuania. I didn't want to leave a battle unfinished on my page, so you're about to see the rest of it here. We're at the point where he's taking out my 2 horse artilleries in the back, and he's gonna run his cavalry up on my light infantry across the field. And my winged hussars, my heavy cavalry, are holding against all these men so that I can have time to move up on the rest of his army. See, they have 8 left out of 30 and they're steady. They're just very tired. So that just shows their courage and how good of a unit they really are. I'm steadily surrounding his units. As you can see, I'm pouring fire down on him. But I think my guys finally rout and he brings up his cavalry here. This was one of the closest battles that I've ever been in. But as I said in part 1, I'm always France, and I'm only doing this because a user told me to. I mean, a viewer. Right as he charges his cavalry at me, I'll get a good volley off on him. They're already wavering because of that, and they break, which was lucky for me, because if they wouldn't have, I probably would have lost this battle. I've got 2 12-pounder cannons in the back still. My general's bodyguard back there for safety. And here he will charge into my light infantry. But I will get a volley off on them. I think they run. I don't know. Yeah, they'll run. I've got my line infantry here on guard mode and hold the melee back and fire at will. Here too. Actually, I turned them off guard mode. His men break there. Line infantry are in guard mode here, which I probably should take them off very soon because they're behind me also, which I think I just did. I got some more line infantry teams here he's charging his cavalry into. I have him on guard mode and fire at will, which is good for cavalry if they ever charge you. He sent his general's bodyguard into me here. He's got 3 units left in it. Fortunately, they were out, and that's probably what made me win the battle. Loses morale for all of his troops. Unfortunately, his general gets away. I always like killing him. Right here, he won the melee. My men retreated. I'm having my cannons firing into my own unit here just because they're in the middle. His men are in the middle, and my guys are on the side, so I thought I could hit the middle of him here. I have a light infantry left right here, firing into his light infantry, who's got 1 more unit than I do in it. He charges here. I see that, I try and back him up too late, so I just counter-charge him. And I see he has 1 unit that stopped routing, so I'm going to send my line infantry up to volley him, make him run. And I have these men shoot him in the back of the meleeing troops right there. I just got to reload first. Right in their backs. This should make them retreat, hopefully. They're shaking now. My men are already wavering though, so they'll win this melee. Yep, my men are broken, but I'll get enough shots on these guys where they won't be as big of a unit left over. And he has his light infantry team shooting my line infantry here. This one is fighting his light infantry team that stopped routing. Unfortunately, they're steady, and it takes me a while for this team to actually be useful on the other and the rest of his army. He charged my light infantry team here with melee and line infantry, and so my men routed. And it was at such a desperate point where he was charging me, I had to use my general's bodyguard, which I said I usually never do. But yeah, at this point it was worth it. I charged my general's bodyguard into the back of his line infantry here, and they're wavering because they see my horses coming behind him. Boom. So they rout, and then I charge his light infantry team right there, I think. And by this point, I was pretty sure I won the battle, but you never know. So I'm gonna shoot right into this guy here. Charge me. My general's bodyguard did charge those light infantry team over there, and they're wavering, and they break. And so does this team, and that was the end of the battle. As you can see, it was very close. I actually did win by a little bit more than I said in part 1, but I wasn't sure exactly. I lost 526 men. He lost 704. I killed 650. He killed 501. Good game to Liberty Rebel.